Hi, Shomo here. I'm back. You see, in the last episode, I spoke about how money is printed. In this episode, I'll speak about how money is used to manipulate human emotions. It basically creates a divide between the rich and the poor in the society, you know, economically, which affects us biologically, emotionally, everything. Modern world revolves around money. Man thinks without money, nothing happens. Money is required. I quote, money is required for everything. Maybe we need to change this concept, you know, change this thinking. Why does this create this divide in the economy? Why? Because money is used as a tool to create this divide, and it uses the human emotions to create this divide. Well, before we come, how to understand that how money is manipulated through emotions, we need to understand what are these human emotions. See, there are nine basic human emotions called the Navarasas. Okay, I'll list out the nine human emotions. Number one, happiness, humor. Number two, sadness, sorrow. Number three, disgust. Number four, it is heroism, courage. Number five, anger. Number six, surprise, wonder. Number seven, peace and tranquility. Number eight, fear, and number nine, love. Okay. Now we need to understand that once these nine emotions that are basic human emotions are laid out, we need to see how it is affected. You see, out of the 100% population, 2% of the population influences the other 98% of the population. Okay, so through these human emotions. Okay, now we further bifurcate these nine emotions into two kind of vibe scales. One is the positive vibe scale, one is the negative vibe scale. The positive vibe scale has the positive emotions like happiness, love, laughter, you know uh, courage. The negative vibe scale has negative emotions like sorrow, sadness, terrorism, fear, disgust. So once now we have understood what are the emotions, the vibe scales, now we come to understand there is one particular vibe scale, an emotion that is missing on this vibe scale. Do you know which one it is? Yes, it's wonder, it's surprise. You see, there is always a secondary emotion attached to it. If the situation is positive, then the emotion will also be positive. Surprise will be a positive surprise, a wonder. If the situation is not so good, then the vibe may not, the emotion may not be that good. The wonder or the surprise may not be that good. It might be less. Now that we understand, these emotions, how the emotions are panned out, we will understand how it is utilized by the elite or the government to manipulate the human minds. One basic example is between this divide between the rich and the poor. The rich people, always have the sense of well-being, the aura of well-being. They always have the sense of security. You know, they always have the sense of uh, you know emotional stability, biological security, healthiness, and calm, because they have a lot of money. Whereas the poor, they always live in fear, in anxiety. There's always a sense of emotional trouble within them, or something is missing. They don't have emotional and economic stability. And when you don't have the economic stability, it sometimes affects your health. You may end up in hospital, and then you might want to do something. A situation arises which you might want to run away from. The crime rates go up. Some terrorism happens. Some rape or something of that sort happens. The negative emotions catches through. So now that we understand how the manipulation of money in with the emotions of the human beings creates, how it affects us, how it divides the rich and the poor, we need to ask ourselves one question: do we need money to cater to all things in the society? Do we really need this? Do we, on the other hand, need equal governance for everyone? Everyone should have equal opportunity. It's for us to answer. Do we need the rich and the poor, or the more logical sense of equality for everyone should prevail? You be the judge. Thank you.